Welcome everybody. How are you doing today? It looks like Parler is back online. Kind of back online. They've definitely sorted out their domain name. So when you go to parler.com on your web browser, you will see this message right here from John Matze, the CEO, and he says, "Hello world, is this thing on?" He has a little picture here of an hourglass. Underneath it says technical difficulties. Here is his message. Now seems like the right time to remind you all, both lovers and haters, why we started this platform. We believe privacy is paramount and free speech essential, especially on social media. Our aim has always been to provide a nonpartisan public square where individuals can enjoy and exercise their rights to both. We will resolve any challenge before us and plan to welcome all of you back soon. We will not let civil discourse perish. That is John Matze's message. Here, when you go to parler.com, you will see it. So it looks like they have their domain sorted out. They put up this type of landing page here. John Matze, the CEO, and it's probably important to remind everybody that he had to actually go into hiding, him and his family, because of all the threats he was getting from the radical extreme left. The radical extreme left. That is exactly what they are. And he was getting threats, and he had to go kind of into hiding, from what I understand. This is what the reports are saying. But he has sounded off on this message from parler.com, and it looks like they have their IP sorted out, and I imagine we should be seeing the site back up fairly soon, at least definitely a website version of the site, something you can access through a browser. And we know that their IP is actually hosted with, their IP address is hosted with EPIK, EPIK. We're going to give a short plug to EPIK, but I think that Gab has their domain name with EPIK as well. And I don't know if EPIK does actual hosting, like large-scale hosting. It says here on their site that they do have dedicated servers, web hosting dedicated servers, and I imagine those dedicated servers are not with Amazon, because EPIK is a believer in free speech, and they defend their clients to speak freely. They defend them from the cancel culture, and that is awesome. So definitely, guys, if you're hosting a website, support EPIK. I'm actually thinking I may move all of my domain names to EPIK as well, and give them some support, because they're really fighting the good fight here for free speech and the First Amendment. So maybe he is going to be hosting with EPIK, and they've come to some sort of agreement here. They have dedicated servers, and we should be seeing Parler up soon. I don't know if this is true that they're going to host with EPIK, but who knows? They definitely have their domain with EPIK, and that's a good start. The domain is a good start. So here you have the article from Zero Hedge, Parler back from the dead, a CEO posts new message. It's actually taken from the EPIK Times. And I read you guys the message here. Here's something that we should point out, that as Amazon Web Services took down Parler with only a 24-hour notice, from what I've been listening to from Dan Bongino on his podcast, the contract with Amazon Web Services for hosting actually should have given Parler 30-day notice. So Parler has asked the federal court in Washington state to block Amazon's decision, while maintaining that Amazon engaged in monopolistic practices by booting the platform. Twitter is also a major client of Amazon Web Services. I reported on that. On December 22nd, Twitter actually inked a hosting deal with Amazon Web Services. So while Amazon was removing Parler because the Silicon Valley cartel decided that they wanted to silence free speech in this new techno-fascist United States that we seem to be moving towards, Amazon was also acting to protect Twitter, a big client of theirs. So I think this lawsuit from Parler that Bongino referenced in one of his podcasts, I think it has teeth. And if he goes in front of a fair court, I think Amazon's in big, big trouble. That's how I imagine it. But here is EPIK Times giving a shout out to EPIK as well. EPIK Times giving a shout out to EPIK, and it says, according to Whois Search, Parler appears to be hosted by EPIK, which also hosts social media website Gab. Now, once again, I don't know if they're actually hosting the servers, but they're definitely hosting the domain name, and that's important. If you have your domain name with a trusted partner like EPIK appears to be, then at your most essential level, your name is safe. While it did not confirm Parler was seeking its services, EPIK, in a statement last week, blasted big tech companies' knee-jerk reaction of simply deplatforming and terminating any relationship that on the surface looks problematic or controversial. The statement noted that EPIK is, quote, not quick to abandon our administrative positions, as it attempted to contrast it and Amazon. Okay, yeah. Good on EPIK. Good to see Parler back up. And let's hope that we see the website running soon and we can get back to using Parler's services. This is some good news. Parler is fighting the fight. And I think in court, if they get in front of a good court with a fair judge, then they should have no problem beating Amazon on this. And actually, I think there should be a lot of lawsuits coming Twitter, Facebook, and Amazon's way. I fully expect it that we're going to see a lot of lawsuits. And I think on a local level, in the US, on a local level, on a state level, on even a more local level within the state, I think we're going to see a lot of pushback on this techno-fascism. I know that DeSantis, the governor in Florida, is already exploring ways to defang these social media oligarchs within Florida. So expect a lot of state and very local pushback to what these guys are doing. Because on a federal level, as long as Biden, Harris appear to be on their way to the White House, because I don't know, 35,000 troops in DC. It's very strange, isn't it, guys? Very odd that the National Guard is there. Such a large amount of troops are in DC. Anyways, something might be up. Anyway, guys, that's an aside. So, yeah, good on Parler. Expect more fights on the state level and on the local level. And that is the way going forward. That's how the United States is going to be able to fight this techno-fascism. Take care, everybody. Look for me on BitChute. Subscribe to my channel there. PayPal, Patreon, Subscribestar, and Bitcoin. You'll find that down below. And of course, all our videos are on our main channel, the Duran. Look for that channel as well. Take care.